Today I wanted to talk to you about the U-2 spy plane, its history, and what it means for our country today. The U-2 spy plane has played a large role in ensuring we maintain a constant advantage over our adversaries. It has completely lived beyond its years and continues to provide invaluable intelligence today. When you think of a plane that can fly during day and night, it's not that hard to answer the question because most planes can do this. However, when you ask yourself what plane can do this and also fly at 70,000 feet, that's when it becomes difficult to answer the question. The U-2 spy plane can not only do both of these, but it can also fly in nearly any weather condition. The U-2 Dragon Lady has been around for nearly 60 years, and Air Force officials say the airframe will be around for at least 30 more. The first flight occurred at Groom Lake, also known as Area 51, on 1 August 1955. This was meant to be a high-speed taxi run. However, due to the light weight of the aircraft and the long wingspan, once it hit 81 miles an hour, it became airborne. When the first overflights of Soviet Union were tracked on radar, the CIA started Project Rainbow, in which they reduced the U-2's radar cross-section to prevent being easily detected by Soviet radars. Soon after this, in 1963, in order to oppose the French atomic bomb production, a certain U-2 variant was produced that was capable of taking off from aircraft carriers. Those of us that know aircraft, this seems impossible. However, this certain variant was approximately 2/3 the size of the U-2 that we have in our arsenal today. Pictures of these can be seen on slides 1 and 2. Because of the light weight of the aircraft, the operational handling characteristics are quite different from any other aircraft that we know today. The Dragon Lady has glider-like characteristics. At the flight ceiling, it is important that the pilot fly near the max speed in order to prevent stalling of the aircraft. While the plane is easy to handle at operational altitude, higher air density at lower altitudes make it extremely difficult to fly. These glider-like characteristics make it extremely difficult to take off and land on runways. This can be seen on slide number 3. It's because of these difficulties that U-2 pilots are required to be qualified in another aircraft and have nearly 500 flight hours before officially becoming a U-2 pilot. While in flight, pilots must wear the equivalent to a spacesuit and start breathing 100% oxygen approximately 1 hour prior to their flight. This is done to prevent hypoxia and decompression sickness during flight. While coming down and landing, the U-2 requires a high-performance chase car, which is always driven by another U-2 pilot, who are both in constant communication. The pilot driving the car will talk the pilot in the plane down until he lands safely. Pictures of these can be seen on slides 4 and 5. The U-2 has contributed to the majority of our wars our country has seen since its inception in 1955. The U-2 has been a war-fighting asset during the Cold War, Cuban Missile Crisis, France's atomic bomb development, the Vietnam War, and all the other wars leading up to today, and including the wars we're still fighting. The most noted losses of the U-2 was the shoot-down of CIA pilot Francis Gary Powers over the Soviet Union in 1960, and also Major Rudolph Anderson Jr. over Cuba in 1962. Pictures of these men can be seen on slide 6. In conclusion, the U-2 spy plane has played a large role in ensuring we maintain a constant advantage and also dominance over our adversaries. It has lived completely beyond its years and continues to provide invaluable intelligence today. Air Force officials have continuously tried to replace this aircraft with unmanned aircraft, but every time they try this, it fails. This just goes to show that as it stands right now, the U-2 spy plane has maintained dominance over all other reconnaissance aircraft known to date. Keeping the aircraft that provides the most reliable intelligence ensures that we keep our country safe at all times.